Now on 4 News Now at 6, we are live in Wenatchee, where in just a few minutes, the Chelan County Sheriff's Office will be giving an update on the manhunt for the man accused of killing his 3 daughters. We will bring you that update live, plus how local agencies are helping.
The warming trend continues. Temperatures more than 10 degrees above average for tomorrow. And that's just the beginning. I'm tracking a hot weekend in the First Alert forecast.
And we've been tracking prices on everyday items for the past few months. Tonight, we're checking back to see what's gone up and what hasn't. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
We begin again with that live look at the courthouse in Wenatchee, where in just minutes, investigators will be giving an update on the search for the man accused of killing his 3 young daughters. This man, 32-year-old Travis Decker. Thank you for being with us tonight. I'm Kirsten O'Connor.
And I'm Derek Dice. The community of Wenatchee is mourning the tragic deaths of 9-year-old Peyton, 8-year-old Evelyn, and 5-year-old Olivia.
One mom cries, we all cry. Doesn't matter if we have ours still or if we don't, you know, it's sad.
On your screen right now is new Ring camera video of Decker in the days leading up to him picking up those girls last week. According to court documents, the girls' mother went to police after Decker failed to return them following a scheduled visitation on Friday. She told investigators Decker had a good relationship with his daughters and he would always call her if he was going to be late. But on that day, she felt something was off and told investigators Decker was quieter than usual and wasn't answering his phone. She also told investigators he had been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder that she believes he is not taking medication for.
And their mother also told police Decker may have been feeling extra financial stress because of a recent traffic ticket and garnished wages due to back child support. She also noted he was considering getting rid of his dog because of housing and further financial concerns. Let's go live now to Wenatchee, where the Chelan County Sheriff's Office is giving an update.
Recognizing the Decker family, let them know there's thoughts and our prayers. We've been Peyton, Evelyn, and Olivia are clearly a motivating force for us. A lot of our guys are working with sleep deprivation. Their thoughts are and making sure that we're staying motivated and getting the results the family expects out of us. So, as we mentioned before, not much to go off of. We have been following leads thanks to the FBI and this team has been going out, accessing social media, the nation, not following up those lives. Representatives to go out. We also appreciate the nation, police departments. We had one in McCall, Idaho today. Was doing.
All right, obviously experiencing some technical difficulties there. We'll get you updated on what he had to say coming up a little bit later. Well, 2 Spokane County helicopters are in Chelan County tonight to help find Decker, and one of them is equipped with infrared cameras.
The county revealed a new helicopter that has even better equipment to help track down suspects. Madeline Mullins explains how it will provide better support from the air while relaying important information to officers on the ground.
Thermal imaging, a live stream that feeds into the county's real-time crime center, and clearer cameras are just some of the technology on board the Air One helicopter.
This new helicopter that we just saw today has an enhanced search function and be able to more clarity and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be able to make the searches quicker and more effective.
This is how the technology will be used, searching for people from above. People like murder suspect Travis Decker, the man accused of killing his 3 daughters in Chelan County. Right now, 2 of the Sheriff's Office helicopters are helping with that search.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most heinous crimes you'll ever see, right? This is the murder of 3 young female daughters. And this is one that, you know, we want to be able to do everything we can to assist, try and bring some closure to that family and bring justice as well. So we have 2 crews that are currently over there.
These helicopters will also be able to search for missing children or hikers and help other units make arrests.
Before alone, the Spokane Regional Air Support received 15 requests for search and rescue, in addition to responding to over 500 law enforcement calls for service and assisted in 88 arrests.
All things that the previous helicopters, both 55 years old, were doing. Helicopters that cannot fly in temperatures hotter than 90 degrees. Helicopters that have been replaced by Air One.
It is going to be far safer for our volunteer pilots and our TFOs to be in. It's going to make a huge difference in their jobs and allow them to keep our communities safe.
The sheriff's office says this new helicopter is an extra set of eyes in the sky, keeping a lookout for you and your family. In Spokane County, I'm Madeline Mullins, 4 News Now.
Well, the hot temperatures are apparently here to stay.
Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker joining us now with your First Alert forecast.
And they are actually just getting started. We're going to warm up quite a bit over the next several days. 4 things to know about your weather. It is going to be warmer on Thursday, breezy on Friday, and then it is going to be a hot graduation weekend, including our first 90s of the season for most locations on Sunday. Our temperatures today were in the mid-70s, just a hair above average in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, 80s in Lewiston, Moses Lake, and Omak. It was 73 in Bonners Ferry and Kellogg. Tomorrow, high temperatures in the lower 80s in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, 70s for Pullman, St. Mary's, and Kellogg, 82 in Colville, and 88 in Grand Coulee. Right around the Spokane area, just about everywhere in the 80s except Spirit Lake, Fairchild Air Force Base, as well as Spangle, staying in the upper 70s. In your forecast, expect sunny skies, light winds tomorrow. I'll be back to let you know how much warmer it is going to get in the 7-day forecast.
All right, Chris, thank you. The latest round of President Donald Trump's tariffs went into effect today, raising the tax on imported steel and aluminum from 25% to 50%.
This comes as a legal battle is brewing, as 2 federal judges have ruled that the president's use of emergency economic power to impose these tariffs is unlawful. But the Commerce Secretary says these tariffs aren't going anywhere.
The president's going to win like he always does. But rest assured, tariffs are not going away. He has so many other authorities that even in the weird and unusual circumstance where this was taken away, we just bring on another or another or another.
And while this trade war plays out, major retailers like Walmart announced they have already started to raise prices. Now, back when the tariffs were originally announced, we sent our Hunter Bertram to do a little shopping.
Yeah, let's check in with Hunter now to see how prices have changed over the last 2 months.
The 90-day pause on steep tariffs is ending early next month. This pause, which affects over 100 countries, temporarily set a baseline 10% tariff for most except China, which still faces higher rates. Back in April, with new tariffs on the horizon, we decided to buy some common items and track their prices each month to see what happens. Then the Trump administration issued that 90-day pause. And let's be honest, tariffs can be tricky to understand. What are they really, and how do they affect prices? We're here to clear that up with some real examples. We looked at 4 products in April: a pineapple from Mexico, a Barbie doll made in Indonesia, a t-shirt from Jordan, and a car headlight bulb from China. By May, the pineapple's price had gone up by 50 cents, while the other items stayed steady. But a price increase doesn't always mean tariffs are to blame. Agriculture prices often shift due to seasons and weather. Today, that same pineapple's price hasn't changed.
And as it goes for the light bulbs for car headlights that I've been buying the last 2 months, today it cost me $8.72. 2 months ago, it cost me $8.72. These were made in China.
The t-shirt from Walmart is still priced at $6.98.
Now, as it goes for this Barbie doll for your kid's birthday, we did see a price increase this month of nearly $2.
Supply chains' ups and downs make it hard to say if tariffs alone caused the Barbie's price to jump. Walmart told Business Insider this week they're working hard to keep prices as low as possible despite tariffs. But don't relax just yet. The 90-day tariff pause, remember, that's expiring early next month. Plus, stores will soon, if they haven't already, start replacing current stock with goods that include the extra tariff cost. So prices may rise. Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.
Well, still ahead, Mark Peterson and the Extreme team helped the local middle school deliver an extra special gift for seniors at assisted living facilities.
How it's meant to keep seniors active coming up.
And millions of dollars have been invested in opioid recovery, but many still can't get the help they need. The services some say are missing, and what's being done to prevent people from falling through the cracks. It's next on 4 News Now.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+. 4 News Now is brought to you by Shriners Children's Hospitals.
Backyard barbecues, beach days, and bargains. I'm Hannah Joy. From smartwatches to sunscreen, I'll break down the best June deals for dads, grads, and summertime fun. See how much you can save with the Smart Shopping Guide tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest.
I hope for people that choose to watch my forecast on Good Morning Northwest is as you're making your plans for the day, you know what's coming up for your day and how to plan it, and that you have a little bit of fun on the way.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
Touch can mean so many things, even for people with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can make two feel like one, or simply be a helping hand. Dupixent can help you stay ahead of eczema as you welcome the feeling of touch. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin. And fast itch relief after the first dose. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, helps you feel the heal. See the difference for yourself. Reach out to your eczema specialist today.
You'll love Yachtly Crew, a 7-piece SoCal band who has started a nationwide yacht rock craze. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, July 3rd. George Thorogood and the Destroyers bring their roof-shaking rock party to the Coeur d'Alene Casino live Thursday, July 31st. Winter Music Nashville's multi-platinum star Gabby Barrett is an unstoppable force in country music and will be live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, August 14th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
Watch Judy Justice weekdays at 3 on KXLY ABC4.
Judy Justice is now in session right here.
Judy Justice is brought to you by Russell and Hill. Injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle wreck? Call 1-800-LAW-0842.
92.9 CCU.
But we feel pretty confident.
We're going to take you back out to Wenatchee now, where Michael Morrison, the Chelan County Sheriff, continues to talk about the investigation into the 3 young sisters murdered.
We have people who are experts in that field as well, and also excel and have the military training as well. I mean, we recognize he's not a subject matter expert. I'm not going to glorify him in that sense. I do appreciate his service, but overall, we have other men and women who are assisting us who are also military veterans and have that kind of background and experience. And I would certainly point out our Forest Service deputy that was able to immediately locate it as soon as we got information about a general area where he's at. We're up for that challenge. So, thank you.
Okay, for our media partners, I do have a contact sheet that I'd like to have completed. That way we can easily follow up with each of our media partners. So at the conclusion of this, you can find me if you haven't already signed it. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time, and we'll plan additional updates in the days.
And our Jordan Smith is at that press conference in Wenatchee. We will hear from him a little bit later in this newscast. The city of Spokane has spent millions of dollars on opioid recovery services, but you might be wondering where all that money is going.
Well, it's covered a broad range of programs. Some are still noticing gaps in the system that are impacting our youngest. Alexandra Cohen-Yarts joins us now with a story.
Katara Johnson-Jones lost her son Gabriel to fentanyl 93 days ago.
I think what people miss about overdose is that there's a stigma where people they're suffering in silence.
In 2024, 346 people died from overdose in Spokane County. Our city has committed nearly $2.5 million to combat this crisis, but our community still faces challenges in addressing the problem.
To get yourself or your child help, it can be really hard and really complicated.
Chantel Leisky supports people in mental health conditions often linked to substance abuse. She regularly sees parents struggling to get their child help.
One of the things that we see is the frustration in parents, and they're trying so hard to get these resources and services for their kids.
In April, a meeting was held here at the Spokane Regional Health District where our city leaders discussed the opioid crisis. During it, some interesting data was revealed that might come as a shock to you. The majority of overdose deaths in our community are not happening out on the street. They're happening in homes. The city says it has been working with nonprofits to acknowledge that, as those are not impacted by housing status. However, the challenge they face is the scope of what they can do.
We are constrained oftentimes in what we are able to invest in and the programs that we can provide resources to.
Our city uses studies to allocate its funds. For Johnson Jones, the gap is seen in youth services, with community collaboration being the solution.
Why haven't we done this around fentanyl and addiction? Is it the stigma? But for me, I think some of it is pride.
In Spokane, Alexandra Combs, 4 News Now.
Your forecast this evening: light winds, clearing skies, temperatures in the 70s through the 7 o'clock hour. Will cool down quickly. Overnight lows in the 40s in many locations, but there is hot weather in the 7-day. I'll tell you all about it after the break.
And before we go to break, I want to remind you, ABC is your home to the NBA Finals, and because of that, there are some schedule changes you need to know about. You can catch a special edition of 4 News Now at 4 o'clock tomorrow before coverage of Game 1 between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers. Then join us after the game to see which former Zag helped their team take their first step towards winning a championship.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The Medellin Falls Bigfoot Festival returns in June. Go to mfbigfoot.com.
All across America.
Good morning.
Good morning. Wherever we are, it feels like home.
Man, it's good to be home.
GMA, it's an invitation to come together and brighten your morning.
Now, playing your favorite games at Northern Quest could be the start of something big. Big as in a new Chevy Silverado 2500 heavy-duty pickup. It's our $120,000 payload payday. Just play daily to enter, and you could win your choice of a new Chevy Silverado or a truckload of cash. But then, how would you haul it home? You'll figure it out. The $120,000 payload payday, only at Northern Quest.
What can we make for you today from the Sweet Palace in Phillipsburg, Montana?
When I was told I needed radiation treatment for a brain tumor, I couldn't stop thinking about what could happen to my memories. Those moments I cherish from growing up, of finding myself, of the people I love, of what I've created. But they all just fade away. But when I learned how precise treatment was with Gamma Knife, I was reassured that those moments would be preserved. Because it's not only about protecting the memories I've made, but the ones I have yet to create.
At Parker Toyota, our commitment to you begins the moment you drive off the lot in your new vehicle.
We have more Toyota Master Diagnostic technicians than anyone in the Northwest.
That means our technicians are the most experienced at identifying and fixing any mechanical issues, ensuring that your Toyota receives the care it deserves.
Open 7 days a week. Call or go online to schedule your appointment at parkertoyota.com.
All right, welcome back. We've been inching up in our temperatures lately.
Yeah, and a lot of people are enjoying the outside. And Chris, we were talking about gardening. There's a lot of people who are enjoying the weather, but then we also have fire season to think about.
That, and there's a glimmer of hope for some precipitation coming. I'm going to explain in just a moment. First, enjoy temperatures in the 70s. 73 right now in Spokane with partly cloudy skies. Beautiful view over the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Clearing out in Coeur d'Alene at 75 degrees over the Veterans Memorial Bridge, looking to the east at the clear skies there. Sandpoint also looking good right now. A little bit of overcast in spots. There have been a few more clouds and even some isolated showers up along the Canadian border, and one area of thunderstorm activity in the mountains of western Montana Otherwise, we've just been seeing these clouds streaming through on a northwesterly flow. We're on the far eastern flank of a major ridge of high pressure off the coast. That is going to be getting closer to us over the next several days. The instability in that northwesterly flow moving to the east, and we are going to be getting warmer and sunnier over the next several days with no sign of precipitation in the short-term forecast. But we are going to be warming up. 88 by Saturday. 92 on Sunday, 93 degrees on Monday, our first days in the 90s in many locations. We start to cool off just a little bit, but this white line down here is our average high. So even cooling down to 82 on Wednesday is 10 degrees above our average high. Looking out 8 to 14, it's a little bit uncertain because, as you can see, we are sandwiched in between this light blue of below average temperatures and this light orange of above average temperatures. So thinking that we're leaning toward more average conditions, the much hotter weather well to our east, and hopefully we'll get some of that Pacific air in, along with the potential for some precipitation. Unfortunately, this is just the very lightest of green, but at least it isn't that dark brown. So the chance of above average precipitation in the 8 to 14 day outlook, which we are going to need. We are running below average on a year to date by more than an inch. Here's our Spokane monthly rainfall total. We've been below average almost every month with the exception of February, and so far we haven't had a drop. Well, I had a drop of rain in June on the windshield, but nothing measurable so far this June, and there's no rain in the 7-day forecast. There are some breezy conditions on Friday, which may raise some fire danger concerns in the Columbia Basin. I'll be talking about that in the next half hour, as well as sharing some Wildlife Wednesday photos. Kirsten.
All right, we'll see you then, Chris. Students from East Valley Middle School teamed up with Mark Peterson and the Extreme team to bring smiles and garden beds to local senior centers.
It's all part of our Gardening for Grants project. The students built each planter in their shop class, and today they got to deliver them in person. Mark Peterson shows us how these garden beds are helping seniors stay engaged and active.
This, of course, has been our day today as we help the residents plant and the kids get to deal with the elderly get to deal with the kids. It's been an amazing day. We do have some really cool stuff to show you. But having these kids and these elderly mixed together has been, they've been talking and chit-chatting, hugging. We'll get to that. But how about a birthday for a very special Wilma, 108. Happy birthday to you. Keep going. 108, loves red wine, glass a day, got her to this point. I'm not going to argue with her. Everyone loved the flowers, the herbs, tomatoes, the strawberries. All of this, again, donated by Ace Hardware at Ash and Rowan, and also Scotty Metz Tree and Nursery. So I want to thank both of them for helping us out. And as you can see, the kids were greatly involved. The elderly were in, having a fun time, and at assisted living, we had helpers abound. And those helpers, well, they love to give hugs.
What did you think about meeting all the kids today?
Oh, fabulous. Fabulous. That was such a treat. Such a treat.
It's been quite a day. This is Deborah Ray. She doesn't know how old she is, but she says, who cares? And that's right. Perfect. She loves the flowers. Guys, give yourselves a round of applause. East Valley Middle School shop class. Mr. Hanson, call him Jan. It's not because he's boring. He's got 2 dots over the O. We had a wonderful Gardening for Grants Day today. We'll do it again next year. We're going to focus on the South Hill. We're out in the valley right now. You're absolutely adorable.
Oh, well, bless your heart.
Bless your...
I don't know about that.
Oh, I do. For the 4 News Now Extreme team, the Horizon Credit Union gang, and of course, East Valley Middle School, I'm Mark Peterson. Have a great day.
How cute are
Bless
they?
your heart. She's bringing me right back to Florida. Well, that was awesome.
Yeah. And age is nothing but a number, right?
Yeah. That's right. Still ahead. A single mom and her 2 boys are getting the chance to start fresh in a place they can call their own.
I was super excited, trying not to tear up, you know.
how a nonprofit made it possible and the heartfelt hopes the kids have for their new home.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The Good Feet store just really helped me out. I mean, they gave me the right arch support for my feet, not somebody else's feet. Then it was like, okay, this is something special.
See for yourself with the free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Mamma Mia, the original record-breaking Broadway production returns. Celebrate the 25th anniversary of the most exhilarating smash hit musical ever. Coming to First Interstate Center for the Arts June 17th through 22nd. Get tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
With Dupixent, stay ahead of moderate to severe eczema as you welcome the feeling of touch with clearer skin and less itch. The #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists helps heal your skin from within. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
Here at Coeur d'Alene Honda, we're more than just a car dealership. We're family. For the past 53 years, we've been proudly serving our community.
We offer the best vehicles with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
From coast to coast, we've got you covered.
Whether you're looking for an affordable used car, we're looking to upgrade to a new Honda. We're here to make the process simple and stress-free.
It's not just about selling cars.
We give back to local charities and support our community.
And don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Your home is more than a place, it's a feeling, a reflection of who you are. And at the Tin Roof, we believe furniture should do more than fill a room. It should inspire it. From timeless dining tables to sofas you can sink into and decor that tells your story, every piece is thoughtfully curated to make your space feel effortlessly you. Because it's not just furniture, it's where memories are made, where comfort lives, and where life happens. It's more than furniture, it's a feeling.
4 News Now is brought to you by Panhandle Carpet One, Coeur d'Alene.
Well, Spokane's single mom is becoming a first-time homeowner thanks to the nonprofit First Story and its founder, Hayden Homes. For Amanda Cole and her 2 sons, that security represents so much more than just a house.
The Spokane family is getting their first home through a zero-down, zero-interest mortgage from First Story and Hayden Homes. Marissa Rio takes us to the construction site where dreams are taking shape.
Was chosen just months ago for First Story's zero down, zero interest, 30-year mortgage. And today, she and her boys raise the walls of their new home.
Well, right now we're in a duplex right off a busy street, so it's with no yard. I mean, they have like a little front yard, but it's right off a busy street. So playing ball, which they like. He's a soccer player. He likes to play baseball, basketball, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard right there.
Thanks to Hayden Homes, their house is expected to be move-in ready by mid-October.
And it isn't just Amanda who is excited about this new home. Her 2 boys, Liam and Mason, already have visions for what they want to do with their rooms and what they want to do with the backyard.
I took a walk with Amanda's 14-year-old son around the foundation.
What are you most excited about having a house?
Probably the backyard. Get to have a family dog or something. Go play sports out in the back.
It's the simple joys that mean the most. Liam's 9-year-old brother Mason also showed me where his room will be. He's most excited for privacy and plans to decorate it with a Deadpool theme. First Story has helped more than 120 families across the Northwest become homeowners, 12 of them in Spokane. To qualify, families must be first-time homebuyers and earn below 80% of the area median income.
By removing not just the down payment, but by removing cash to close, you actually remove the barriers that these families think are never going to be removed for them. It makes homeownership much more possible.
And that's exactly what First Story and Hayden Homes did for the Cole family. This isn't just their house, it's their future. In Spokane, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Well, as graduation season kicks off, big changes could be coming to federal financial aid.
From student loan limits to cuts in Pell Grants, what the president's proposed budget could mean for your child's college plans.
Plus, new info on the manhunt for the man accused of killing his 3 young daughters. We're live in Wenatchee with the breaking details. Next on 4 News Now.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice, relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Go to Lake Casino. The winning is just the beginning. So you're looking for something to do? We got you. Want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you wanna do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Go to Lake Casino. At the Go to Lake Casino. Go to Lake Casino. The winning is just the beginning.
Elegance, style, quality, custom made for your project. Agalite shower doors and bath enclosures by River City Glass are designed for a lifetime of use. Timeless beauty that speaks for itself with superior quality and exceptional value. Offering exquisite custom wine room enclosures and office room glass, specializing in custom mirrors crafted to fit your space. Producing high-performance glass for every project, residential and commercial. River City Glass.
If you're listening to this right now and you're suffering from numbness, tingling, burning pain in the hands, legs, and feet, pay close attention because you may be suffering from peripheral neuropathy.
What is neuropathy?
Peripheral neuropathy is actual nerve damage. Now, primarily we see this in the hands and feet and in the arms and legs.
What are the symptoms?
Symptoms of peripheral neuropathy are numbness, tingling, burning pain in the hands, legs, and feet, muscle cramps, and worst of all, balance problems that can lead to dangerous falls.
Is neuropathy treatable?
It is absolutely treatable, and we get some great outcomes.
If you're experiencing burning, tingling, numbness, coldness in your hands or feet, or having balance issues, call today for your nerve damage screening. Your screening will determine if you're at risk for serious complications and if you're a candidate for our innovative treatment program. Don't wait until your symptoms are so severe there's nothing that can be done. End-stage neuropathy leaves people confined to walkers, wheelchairs, and even amputation. The first 25 callers receive a free nerve damage screening. Act now and call to schedule your screening. First 25 callers receive the screening for free.
If the name wasn't obvious enough, the DQ Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Basket is tossed in your choice of Honey Barbecue, our new Buffalo. That means layers of flavor from the top, bottom, left, right, inside, outside, and everywhere in between. Delicious from every angle. That's the Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Basket, available in Honey Barbecue, our new Buffalo. Hurry in and try them today, only at DQ.
Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
We want to take you back to that breaking news out of Wenatchee tonight. Within the last half hour, the Chelan County Sheriff's Office held a press conference about the search for the man accused of murdering his 3 daughters.
Our Jordan Smith is live outside of the Chelan County Courthouse and joins us now with the very latest. Jordan.
Yeah, well, hey, the big takeaways from the press conference. Travis Decker still on the run here tonight. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office disappointed they weren't able to track him down and bring him in up to this point. We did learn some interesting new details about Travis Decker and his background. He has extensive background in wilderness survival. When they were interviewing his father, when the Sheriff's Office was interviewing his father, rather, he told the Sheriff's Office that Travis would often go out to the wilderness for 2 to 3 months at a time and survive on his own with supplies that he'd bring with him. Still, though, the Sheriff's Office confident that they're close to bringing him in. And we are, as we were spending the day here in Wenatchee, we did talk to quite a few community members, and the community obviously still in mourning. Devastating loss to such a small community, mourning the deaths of those 3 children. All day today, families dropping off flowers, stuffed animals, pictures here at the memorial just outside the courthouse. I met with one couple who was absolutely devastated by this news, and you can hear it in this interview that they shared with us here tonight, the anguish in their voice, reflecting back on what's happened.
As a mother,
and a grandmother and just a human and a Christian. I really don't have words to describe it. I have tried to figure it out and to imagine what that poor mother is going through. I have no words, really, other than I want that animal caught.
And again, you could hear the emotion in their voice. They just want justice for this family and for that mother. Now, at the end of this press conference, it's unclear when we'll get another update from police as this search continues. Just before 5 o'clock, we received word that the McCall Police Department received a tip down in north central Idaho that there could have been a potential sighting of Travis. They're still working through that tip and several others as this investigation continues on another day. We will bring you the very latest updates as we learn more. But for now, reporting live in Wenatchee tonight, I'm Jordan Smith. 4 News Now. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Jordan, thanks so much. The city of Spokane is settling with a second victim raped by a former police officer. The city will pay $400,000 to a woman raped by Nathan Nash while working as a Spokane police officer. Nash is currently in prison serving 14 years to life for raping 2 women. The lawsuit accused the city of negligence in supervision and training. This is a second payout in this case, with another victim receiving $300,000.
Let's send it out to Chris Crocker with your first alert forecast.
Beautiful evening, light winds, mostly clear skies looking over the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. And time to enjoy it. Sunset tonight is at 8:43. Hour by hour, your forecast for Thursday. By 7 a.m., we will have already warmed up almost 10 degrees from our morning low of 48. With that early sunrise, we get things going quickly. Light winds, blue skies will be close to 80 by 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock, 80 degrees, and our high of 81 is 10 degrees above average. Beautiful afternoon for after school, and here are some new friends of mine who enjoy that sunny, warm weather after school. I want to say hello to my friends at Farwell Elementary, the second graders there. Welcomed me today to talk about weather, ask some good questions, and tell some really good stories. I will be back with your 7-day forecast and some Wildlife Wednesday photos later in the news. Kirsten.
Thank you, Chris. Well, soon thousands of high school seniors will put on their caps and gowns and prepare to walk across the stage to enter a new chapter of their lives.
Many will go on to further their education, either in college or a trade school. It's no secret college is expensive, but proposed changes to the Department of Education could change how much your child can get in financial aid. The proposed changes are part of the president's big, beautiful budget bill that's currently being considered in the Senate. Changes include limiting federal student loan repayment plans to just 2 options, capping the amount students can borrow for professional programs like medical school, and slashing the maximum Pell Grants by $1,700. Well, it started with a spark and ended in disaster. 1 year ago, a lithium-ion battery in an e-bike started a fire that tore through a Coeur d'Alene Police Department building.
Millions of dollars in equipment and cars were destroyed. This is what the building looked like almost exactly 1 year ago. Thankfully, no one was hurt in this fire. The collapsed structure you see here was home to code enforcement, animal control, and the police department's IT division. For people like Sergeant Jared Renault, it was also an office.
You know, an office is a personal space, and it's one of those things that was, for me, was challenging, and it was hard to see, but you know, challenges are just something to overcome, and I think we've done a fantastic job.
Well, this is what the building looks like today. Construction crews are working daily, and according to the Idaho State Fire Marshal's office, the Coeur d'Alene Police Department was charging and using these batteries correctly, but still that battery had a catastrophic failure. So here are some quick tips for any battery-powered items you may have in your home. Use the correct charger for these devices, and you should also check your battery-powered device for any cracks, lumps, or bumps, anything unusual. Always plug these batteries directly into a wall, not a power strip. And last, make sure to monitor your devices as they charge and try not to charge them overnight. Spokane International Airport conducted an emergency drill that included 65 actors playing victims of a plane crash.
The drill is designed to test everyone's preparation for real-life emergency. Derek Strom is live at the airport where that drill just wrapped up. Derek.
Derek, Kirsten, this drill was designed to mimic a similar incident that happened at Toronto's airport where a plane left the runway shortly after it landed. And all the 65 actors here had different injuries to simulate for first responders what it would have been like after a crash.
We had about 65 victims in the crash, so it simulates about the number of passengers we'd expect to have on a regional flight to and from Spokane.
Dozens of first responders came to the Spokane International Airport to test their emergency plans. Today's drill included realistic response times from local police and fire agencies to see how quickly they could respond to this type of incident.
We rely on other agencies responding out to assist us in emergencies like this, so seeing the length of time that it takes for them to arrive is really important so we can adequately prepare for that gap.
Once they got to the scene, actors had a variety of injuries, some of which were visible to first responders. Many were spread out and calling for attention from ambulances, and EMTs had to figure out who to treat first and how to transport them to a local hospital.
And looking at that, we can kind of see how many injuries there were, what types of injuries they were, and then we just kind of ballpark that. But we always want to make sure we have enough injuries and types of injuries to make it a valuable exercise for the participants.
The airport's Chief Operating Officer Ryan Sheehan says they're always looking at other airports to see how they respond to emergencies.
The preparation never ends. So fortunately, we don't have a lot of real-world incidents that we have to respond to in this of this type. So we do a lot of practice. We do a lot of discussion, a lot of tabletop exercises.
Now, the FAA requires the Spokane International Airport to conduct drills like these every 3 years. We also had some representatives from the Coeur d'Alene Airport here today because they're planning a drill like this of their own, which they plan to do soon. Live in Spokane, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.
Really interesting stuff. Thank you, Derek. Well, pickleball, it's kind of inescapable nowadays.
Yeah, new courts and rec leagues are popping up all over the country. It is the fastest growing sport in America.
And that includes us in the inland Northwest. Catch what a local pickleball spot has done to get youth involved and out on these courts. Coming up after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mamma Mia. Tickets on sale at BroadwaySpokane.com.
What's for dinner? Shop Fred Meyer for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
You'll love Yachtly Crew, a 7-piece SoCal band who has started a nationwide yacht rock craze. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, July 3rd. George Thorogood and the Destroyers bring their roof-shaking rock party to the Coeur d'Alene Casino live Thursday, July 31st. Winter Music Nashville's multi-platinum star Gabby Barrett is an unstoppable force in country music and will be live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, August 14th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now and STCU are proud to continue highlighting volunteers who go above and beyond with their efforts. STCU Volunteers Count is a project that awards groups and individuals who take volunteering to the next level, donating personal time and financial support to local nonprofits. The winning volunteers will be awarded a grant courtesy of STCU to help further their efforts, and then we'll tell their story. If you know of a local volunteer who deserves recognition, nominate them at KXLY.com.
Barry Manilow. The last Spokane concert. Barry Manilow. See him performing all the hits for one night only at Spokane Arena Friday, July 11th. Get tickets now at ticketswest.com.
From urgent AC repairs to full system replacements, Bill's Heating and AC has you covered. See why thousands of local homeowners trust us for fast, honest heating and cooling services. We offer free second opinions, a lowest price guarantee, weekend service, free equipment quotes, and upfront pricing with no surprises. So call Bill's Heating and AC today and make this summer more comfortable than ever.
What's for dinner? Shop Fred Meyer for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
Pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the world, and a club in Spokane Valley is creating opportunities for young players to grow as fast as the game. Sydney Berger has the story.
The sound heard around the world, and all day long here at Power Pickleball Club. The growth of pickleball in the last few years, Jeremy Rosenvall describes as an explosion.
I was in my 30s before I even knew the sport existed, and now it's like, who doesn't know what pickleball is?
Now 50 million people play the sport worldwide.
And a program here in Spokane Valley is helping the smallest of players become a part of the biggest sensation in sports.
There you go. Ooh, that was way better.
Power Pickleball offers kids classes and camps throughout the year, and this summer, the chance for competition. At the end of June, the club is hosting Junior Paddle Battle, a tournament for kids age 10 to 18.
It will be the first larger scale pickleball tournament just for youth in the entire Spokane area, the first one ever of its kind.
Kids in class this week are gearing up for the competition with the help of Clint Castleman.
Ready? You go first.
The development coach here at the club, who focuses on teaching these kids the basics of the game.
Great job, but in a game, you have to serve it within the lines.
While sometimes turning the court into a classroom.
When the ball comes out wide like this, and I go around, oh, what's that called? I just have a passion. I think that was my calling, is to teach kids. I love teaching adults, but just to be a good role model, to push them, to be hard on them, but with love and with fun.
And making the sport easily accessible, easy to learn, and easy to fall in love with is why pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the world. To sign your kid up for class, summer camp, or the Junior Paddle Battle tournament, you can visit our website, KXLY.com. Sydney Berger, 4 News Now, Sports.
Thank you for that, Sydney. And now the 2025 NBA Finals just a day away between these two former Zags. We have Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder, and then Andrew Nembhard of the Indiana Pacers. The franchises combined, at least in their current locations, vying for their first ever ring. The Gonzaga Stars both featured on the 2021-22 roster, winning the WCC regular and postseason titles before falling to the Arkansas Razorbacks at the Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament. The squad never dropped out of the top 5 teams in the nation, and the 2022 NBA draft featured both Holmgren and Nembhard, picked up by the Thunder and Pacers, respectively. Oklahoma City this season finished first in the West and tore through the playoffs to make their first final since 2012. And Indiana featured comeback after comeback to move past Milwaukee, top-seeded Cleveland, and then New York to make their first final since 2000. Both players spoke today to the media about what reaching this level of competition means to them.
Playing for each other, one, and two, the type of guys that we have here. You know, if you ask anybody, that everybody's going to tell you that they're a winner, and everybody is a winner until it's inconvenient for them.
You know, growing up, I said it earlier, I was always looking up to older players, and it was inspiration to see them do things, and felt like I could do it at one point. And if we could do the same for the younger generation, it would be a great thing. But in terms of this stage, no matter who I'm playing, this is going to be exciting.
We'll watch them both face off at Game 1 of the finals right here on ABC tomorrow night at 5 p.m. So can't wait for these finals to start. This is the lowest market number pair of teams in the NBA Finals ever. First one ever with both teams outside of the nation's top 20 biggest markets. So if you love smaller teams, this is the finals for you.
Okay. Like, I'm sure ABC is hoping they'll get lots of viewers here still. Thanks,
and we'll be talking about our programming notes a little bit different later on in the newscast, but 4 o'clock and after the game, too. Chris.
It's Wildlife Wednesday, and a preview for you. Mark Vogt, the bears come to him. He was almost sound asleep at his place in the woods when he heard something go bump in the night. Went to check with a flashlight, and a 300-pound late-night visitor, wet from a recent swim in a stream. There's a big old black bear outside his place. Like I say, the animals just show up at Mark Vogt's house. I love it. Thanks so much for the photo, Mark. I'll be back with more and your 7-day forecast.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Andy's Heating, Cooling, Electrical guarantees to keep your home safe and cool. Your comfort is Andy's priority. Stay cool this summer with a new air conditioning system from Carrier and turn to the experts. Andy's offers a wide range of top quality air conditioning systems that are both reliable and environmentally friendly. Andy's team of experts are highly trained and experienced, so you can stay comfortable with Andy's hassle-free installation service. Andy's Heating, Cooling, Electrical, your trusted Carrier experts since 1972.
Veteran founded and family owned locally since 1962. Come check out what's in stock and on sale this Memorial Day at Fred's Appliance. Save $300 on the Whirlpool Hybrid Washer and Dryer Pair. The washer features a large capacity dual action agitator and 12 different wash cycles. So whether it's a heavy or light load, you've got options. At Fred's, our Get It Today inventory and 30-day low price guarantee makes us the most convenient choice. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Don't worry, it's just me. It's Chad from the Easy Home Buyer.
Selling your home doesn't have to be scary. At the Easy Home Buyer, we make it simple, fast, and hassle-free, so you can focus on your next chapter.
Bad sleep?
The worst.
There's really no excuse for bad sleep during the extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, shop top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Purple, Heirloom, or save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out the Colorado Twin for only $149.99. Save 30% on our Doctor's Choice lineup, any size, any model. Plus, get 60 months no interest and free shipping. Hurry! The extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress ends Thursday.
Castor oil, the new miracle cure, or old wives' tale?
I'm a full believer in castor oil.
Lots of folks swear it works.
Truly my best kept secret.
But does it really? Next Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
It's a matchup for the ages. After more than 1,000 clues, it all comes down to one. What do you want to wager?
What do I want to wager?
Who will be crowned Jeopardy Masters champion?
Jeopardy Masters primetime finale event. ABC tonight.
4 News Now is brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino.
Well, before the break, we took a look at a big old bear.
Mm-hmm. We got Wildlife Wednesday to talk about.
We're going to take it down, but no less fierce. Our first photo tonight is from Kazu Crumpelman of a mama red-tailed hawk, and she is mad, but not at her kids. She's warning them that there is a turkey vulture in the neighborhood circling about. Kazu says she had 3 little chicks she was looking out for. What is such a beautiful bird, and as you can see, there is their namesake red tail sticking out there. Beautiful shot, Kazu. Thank you so much. Courtney Litwin spotted this healthy, beautiful young buck, and I love how green the grass is that this buck is enjoying, and the little antlers starting to form. And finally, from Julie Mashallah, a beautiful great blue heron with a beautiful blue sky behind it, hanging out at Lincoln Park on a very tall branch there. Normally, Julie says, they're a little bit lower. 4 things to know about your weather. It's going to be warmer Thursday. Our gradual warming trend continues. Breezy on Friday, and that may be a bit of a concern in terms of fire danger. We have a hot graduation weekend ahead. So many local seniors graduating high school around the entire region, and our first 90-degree weather of the season starting on Sunday, at least in Spokane. Here is our high temperature trend. Tomorrow we're up to 10 degrees above average, up to 85 Friday, 88 Saturday, and 92 on Sunday. May even be a little bit warmer on Monday. Friday, that is the day there is a system passing by to our north. It's going to pick up our winds a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to cool things down. Winds will be peaking around 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the 20-mile-per-hour range. So not particularly high, but with such dry, hot weather, any sort of movement in the air could be help spread any wildfires very, very quickly, and our fine fuels are drying out very quickly. Fire danger forecast. The green is all low fire danger. Where you see the yellow, that is moderate fire danger during that Friday time period, and it is mainly from Spokane through the Columbia Basin where we're going to see that increased risk on Friday. Otherwise, it's just hot, dry weather for the next 7 days, up into the 90s Sunday and Monday. Overnight lows, boy, in the 50s and 60s. We'll get down into the 40s tonight, but then it's going to be tough to cool the house down after that. Kirsten.
All right, thank you, Chris. Hangry's in Spokane Valley is closed because of a fire that started this morning in its kitchen. Firefighters responded around 8 a.m. where that fire started on a stovetop, then spread to the ceiling. 3 people were inside at the time, but they were able to get out safely. Firefighters were able to get water on the fire quickly and ventilate the smoke. Hangry's did not say when they would reopen.
All right, before we go to break, here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup for tonight.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the fan favorite cowboy pizza right now at papamurphys.com.
Having an annual eye examination is just as important as having an annual physical. Not only can our prescription change as we age, but we can detect eye diseases like cataracts and glaucoma, and ocular conditions related to diseases like diabetes, which affect so many of our family members. Early detection is vital.
2 pairs of Progressives, a free eye exam, and anti-glare lens upgrade will only $135? Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Haul it outside, haggle, then haul it all back inside. Sound familiar? Why not make your money work as hard as you do? Get 3.5% APY with an Ascend checking account and let your hustle earn dividends. Visit p1fcu.org/earn to learn more.
Will you take 50 cents for it? Okay.
Thank you.
Our customers love coming to Car Wash Plaza.
The staff here is so friendly.
It's the best in the Northwest.
It's so well lit, and there's security lights everywhere.
The central dog wash is so convenient, no hassle, keeps the dog clean, and keeps my house clean too.
My car is a big investment for me, and so if I want it done right, I take it to Car Wash Plaza for the touchless wash.
Car Wash Plaza. It's the best in the Northwest.
Find a location near you at carwashplaza.com.
For over 50 years, North Idaho Urology has been the trusted leader in urological care. From routine checkups to advanced prostate cancer treatment, our expert team is dedicated to your health every step of the way. With cutting-edge technology, personalized care, and locations in Coeur d'Alene, Post Falls, and Sandpoint, we're here when you need us most. Don't wait. Early detection saves lives. Schedule your appointment today at niurology.com or call 208-667-0621.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the fan favorite cowboy pizza right now at papamurphys.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Tin Roof.
All right, coming up tonight on Nightside, Father's Day spending is hitting a record high this year, and shoppers are planning to spend nearly $200 per dad on the holiday. The gift ideas for every budget tonight on Nightside.
It's going to be a big graduation weekend. 88 on Saturday, 92 on Sunday. Then we cool down a little bit the middle of next week. Lots of sunshine in that 7-day.
We are getting closer, though, to that stretch where it's going to feel almost like 90 every day for a long time.
Yes.
Looks like it.
Get hydrated.
Yeah. All right, thanks so much for being with us here on 4 News Now at 6.
We'll see you for Nightside at 11 o'clock.